peoples of YouTube. This is MinecraftCatMaster, and I am experiencing some lag. So today I'm making a video. It's going to serve a dual purpose. First purpose is to work on my house, which is in progress. So far I've recorded like a lot of footage of this, which I plan to put into a fast forward thing and make into a video. Anyway, the second purpose is to describe a cool trip I went on where I went to Wyoming. Interesting trip, stuff happened, but I'll get into the details soon. Where's my wood? Anyway, so a few of my family members and myself, we went out to Wyoming, and yeah, the first few days we went skiing. I think it was 2 days we went skiing. Oh yeah, this was a video I've been planning to make for a while, and this was actually around the Christmas to New Year's break thing. And so yeah, I've been planning on making this for a while, and I haven't actually gotten a chance to do it. So here it is, anyway. But yeah, so Christmas, vacation, spring, not spring. What am I saying? Christmas vacation, New Year's, that kind of stuff. Anyway, so we went out. For the first 2 days, I think, we went skiing at Park City, Utah, and that was fun. Lots of skiing, a little bit different from where I am. And then we drove up to where we'd be spending most of our time, which would be in Wyoming, and Jackson Hole to be specific. And actually, if you know that live stream that is of Jackson Hole, I'll put a card up on the screen about it. But there's a live stream of the Jackson Hole Town Square. I'd intended to go on it so I could like see myself in it and wave and whatever, but didn't get the chance. Anyway, but yeah, I was there, and so after we got there, like the first day, we had this whole program for the week thing, do something. Oh yeah, do you like this the scoreboard thing you're seeing well, not scoreboard, this thing you're seeing to the left? It's a teleportation thing. It pops up every once in a while, allows you to like teleport to the spawn. I'm probably gonna add some other places of importance when we get some places of importance on this server, but yeah, it's something I added in recently. So yeah, and then the first day we drove around in some vans, and we checked out all of the wildlife that you could see around there. We saw some buffalo, and I'm going to put some pictures on the screen for you around this time. We saw some buffalo. We saw some bighorn sheep things. Actually, on the drive to Wyoming, we saw some, I think they were mountain goats, and those were cool. And then we also saw some elk from really far away. Not sure if I had the picture of that, but we'll see after the video, of course. Yeah. So all that wildlife. Oh yeah. Also, we saw a moose, and we saw an owl, a great horned owl to be specific, and some kind of, I think it was a raptor, which we saw from a great distance. No one could really tell what it was, and the picture probably looks like a dot, so I may not include that. It's a dot in a tree at a distance. So yeah, first day we did all that. Then later we went to the details aren't fresh in my mind since it's been like 2 months or whatnot, but one of the other days we went snowshoeing. Oh no, I remember now. We went cross-country skiing the next day, I think, and that was nice. We just cross-country skied around this area. I think there was like a lake or something, and yeah, cross-country skiing. It's a fun thing. Anyway, I'm not particularly good at cross-country skiing, but I enjoy it. And then next day we had lunch outside in the cold and stuff. It was actually pretty nice. And so at a later point bunk beds. And then one of the other days we went to there's the glass. We went to I'm having trouble thinking of this. Okay, and this is why I need a silk touch pickaxe. Especially considering that somewhere else I'm making a giant underwater dome and a giant sky circle thing out of glass. Yeah, I'll show that sometime. And I think I made a mistake on it. So yay, gonna have to break that. Okay, that's all the glass. And anyway, so one of the other days we went snowshoeing in, I think it was the Grand Teton National Park, which we were really close to in general. And we were also close to Yosemite and National Park, and we went there. The last day. But yeah, I think we went snowshoeing in the Grand Teton, and we trekked around there. We kind of followed some weasel tracks that we'd found, and I'll put that up on screen for you. And then also, I think this brings me to around the final day. We had some other stuff we did. I mean, we also went to this, and I can't remember. Oh yeah, we also went to a wildlife museum. Oh yeah, and we did a sleigh ride where we got to go out really close to the elk and stuff. So yeah, elk pictures. And then we went to the museum, wildlife museum briefly. That was interesting. Anyway, here's one of the things we did. We went to a museum of like taxonomy or something. There were all these dead and stuffed animals, and there was like everything. There was a lynx, I think, and a bobcat, or maybe just a bobcat. And there were birds. There was I'm not sure if there was a bear. I think there may have been a bear. There was some sheep stuff. There was sheep horn, and all sorts of stuff. I tell you, plenty of stuff. And we went to that. Although, actually, funny story, when we first got there, we basically were locked outside because the guide didn't. The keys were supposed to be in a key box, and then that key box was like we'd used the wrong key box. Apparently there were two. So yeah, first key box didn't open anything. I'm not even sure what it was for. Second key box, which we found later after she like radioed the other guide people and stuff, that did work. And yeah, I'm just covering up this cave here. And so then I think this brings me to the last day, which was our trip to Yosemite National Park. Nope. And that was like the top high point of the trip. Really the big thing we were out part of, well, not the only thing the big thing we were out there to see. we were out there for more than just geysers and stuff. But it was really cool. We went around in these awesome vehicles. They were like Mercedes Benzes equipped with treads, and I got pictures. And then we took those around the park. We went to see Old Faithful erupt, which I believe it was actually one of the longest times it's been off schedule in a very long time. And that was cool. It's basically I've got 12 minutes of video of it not erupting, then like a few other minutes of it not erupting, and then a video that's 6 minutes long and has a few minutes of it erupting. That was just a crazy long wait. And so yeah, we did that. We saw lots of wildlife there too. Actually, we left really early in the morning, so there was this cool sunrise we got to see, and of the Teton mountain range thing, including the Grand Teton, which the national park is named after, and stuff. And let's see. Oh. Well, at least I get this back. Hello, skeleton. And so we got to see some cool stuff, and there were these pits of boiling water from the geothermal features there, and this one here, I think it was the Blue Star or something. It had some baby buffalo or bison bones in it that it had fallen in and died. And I actually couldn't see them. Some other people said they could, but I couldn't see them, and the quality of the picture probably isn't good enough for you to see them. Oh, great, I crashed. I think I know what this is. I've got it running on a different computer, and it probably went into sleep mode. So I'll be back in a few seconds, and it will be working. People of YouTube, I am back. It's actually been a day for me. I had some issues with the server. I went on the computer from sleep mode, the other computer with the server on it, and when I got back, my Minecraft crashed, and Task Manager wasn't responding, and you've got an issue when Task Manager doesn't respond, because you can't end the task, because that wouldn't be happening in Task Manager, which, as I mentioned, wasn't responding. So I just went to bed and decided I'd try fix it in the morning, and here I am. So anyway, let's see, where did I leave off? Oh yes, Yellowstone. So we had lunch after we saw Old Faithful go off, and then we went to, and then we drove back, and the wildlife didn't stop even after we got back to the parking lot, because in the parking lot, creeper. There was a creeper. Yeah, in the parking lot in Yellowstone, there was a creeper. No. There was actually a fox that had somehow found its way into the parking lot and was just poking around among the cars. So, that's how they're getting in. But yeah, there was this fox that was poking around the cars and everything. Yeah. You know what? Stop that, zombie. I'm trying to exist here. And yes, there was a fox in the parking lot, and it was very cute. I got some pictures. In fact, I think I have a short video. Oh yeah, also on the first day, we saw a fox too from a distance, and it was cute even from a distance. I took a video of that as well. Oh great. No, this is fine. I guess I get to show off my underwater dome. Here it is. But yeah, there was the fox, and then basically after that we had a New Year's party thing, and we went home on the plane. I got some pictures of the mountains as we were leaving, very cool pictures. And then I also have, oh yes, there's a thing in the sky there. It's not rendering right now. Maybe I'll show it off some other time. Anyway, yeah, we had a New Year's party, and we went home. I've got some oh yeah, and then here's a picture of us going into the Chicago airport, and here's us taking off from the Chicago, oh yeah, no, here's a tunnel inside the Chicago airport. That's really cool, connecting two terminals that we were using. Very cool tunnel, lots of flashing lights and stuff. And then here's a picture of us from when we were taking off. Actually, we were leaving Chicago area. And yeah, so that's the trip to Wyoming, and that's a sheep. So yeah. Anyway, so I have 2 questions for you, or maybe one. I may not be able to remember the other one. Well, for starters, so I've been doing generally Minecraft and some stuff with my cat on this channel. Oh, am I back already? Or am I just totally lost? I am totally lost, that's what it is. Yeah, not totally lost. I have a general idea. But yeah, I've been doing generally Minecraft and some stuff with my cat on this channel. Now, I want to know what you think would be interesting in general. Like, should I do more Minecraft? Should I do, like, command stuff? I know I got a lot of views on my command block zoo videos that I did a while back. And if you haven't seen those, you should check them out. I'll put a card on the screen. And yeah. And then I did, let's see. I could also do some kind of map. I could like show some map making or something. I've made a few maps. I mean, I made the one which I showed off. And yeah, I could show off maps I'm in progress of making. And I could try to do modding. I mean, all I have is Fraps right now, and I'm lost. And Fraps doesn't really record your, seriously, where am I? All I have is Fraps right now, and Fraps doesn't record your screen, just like programs such as Minecraft. I think it's stuff that runs on Java. But anyway, I mean, I have Fraps, and that wouldn't work because I can't record a clips, and then I can't show off modding. But I could, if I really had to, I could get a camera set up, and I could record it like I did in my first few Minecraft videos, including the command block zoo thing I mentioned. Or I could put some text up on screen with all the code I'm writing after the fact. Whatever, and I could just provide commentary or something. I don't know. And I could do more of this where I talk about stuff that's happened. I don't know. I've got lots of stuff. Oh, I have the demo of KSP, Kerbal Space Program, if you don't know it. Cool game. Not very good at it, but I could do it. I have the demo. And yeah. And let's see. Also, I play Pokemon sometimes. Not the card game, the video game. And I can do a tour. I can do like me playing some kind of let's play of me playing that. I could do a Nuzlocke, which is where you use a certain set of hard rules and stuff. And yeah, I could do one of those. A ton of stuff. Anyway, so I can't remember what the second question was that I was gonna ask, but yeah. Oh, there's that thing again. Anyway, so I'm gonna be ending this video soon. Maybe I'll just finish this floor quadrant, and then I'll end the video. Okay. So, what what can I talk about? So I've been working on a map recently, and I'm kind of just going wherever with it at the time. I'm kind of working on it, trying out some cool stuff I've wanted to do, and just experimenting. But I've kind of got a premise down, like you're in some kind, you've committed a crime or something, and the society is punishing you, or some evil person has captured you and is punishing you by putting you in an endless dream that you don't wake up from, and every time, and you try to get to and you go through like a series of mini adventures, and then you get to a bed, you sleep in it, and it moves, and you go deeper into another dream within the dream, and then it takes you to somewhere else, and you do that, and you find another bed, and etc. So far, I've got a little bit done. I'm working on some dialogue right now, and I want to know if that seems like an interesting thing to any of you. Also, let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Oh yeah, I had a cool idea for the mod I've on and off for a while. You know, the one I had in a brief 2-episode series I did, and then I recorded a bunch of episodes with the mic off and terrible and everything, and decided to scrap the series. Anyway, so yeah, I have that. I've had an idea recently. It's for something called Inceptionite. It's an ore, and the texture of the ore is like an ore with like ores in it. Like instead of the do I have any ore on me? Well, I'll put up a picture. So like instead of those yellowish, or those iron colored or black dots on it that you see in like coal or iron, yet it would have mini ores in it, like ores within ores within ores. And then and then it could be crafted, and wait, actually, it's one of two things. Either it can be crafted into crafting tables, it could be smelted into furnaces, or it can be put into a chest to turn into a chest. Stuff like that, generally. Or alternatively, it could be like, if it goes into any container at all, including the player's inventory, and it comes up with some kind of representing item for the player's inventory, it will turn into that container. So it would be incredibly difficult to transport. If you picked it up, it would turn into something else entirely. If you put it in a hopper, it turns into something else entirely. The plan is I'm going to make some kind of hopper that's Inceptionite resistant, and that's the only thing that can move it around. And yeah, and you can use that. It's useful in some like mods and stuff to duplicate expensive stuff, but it would be difficult to work with at the same time. And I'm sure it'd make it rare or something, balance it out and all that. So that's an idea, and I've remembered the second question. So I'm at the moment with this house, I'm thinking that I put carpet either down this inner area of cobblestone or in the outer quadrants. And I'm not sure which one I want to do. So I want to know what you guys think. Inner or outer areas. And anyway, so I think that's where I'm going to stop this video. And I will see you in some other video sometime.